Alright guys, in today's video I'm going to talk about taking advice from vloggers as far as where to live or travel to in the Philippines, why it may or may not be such a great idea all the time. Stick around. Alright guys, I'm at the lagoon here in Bacolod, and I actually really enjoy coming out here sometimes during the day. It's clean, it's like breathable air, there's trash cans everywhere, so it's clean, like I said. And behind me there's actually a little coffee shop. You can get milk teas and coffees and things like that, and it's just very tranquil. And you can see behind me is the fountain and everything. And then over here would be people go to sit and drink their coffee, or iced coffees, or their milk teas and things like that. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about this because a lot of people get their advice from vloggers about where to travel to and where to live possibly. And it is good because you feel like you get to know the city that they're actually in. And you can get a lot of good tips and advice from people, but don't go solely off of that, and don't just pack your belongings and move directly to that city. That's a mistake. I mean, I made that mistake myself. I watched a lot of vlogs and about where to go and where to stay, and I got a lot of good information. And the thing is you get a vlogger who kind of gets out of their apartment, you know, and they walk around and show you parts of the city, you kind of get like, oh yeah, you know, when you arrive, you're like, oh yeah, I know that place. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this before. So you have a little bit of a comfort level too. And versus you go to a place brand new, you've never been, it's, you know, a little more daunting perhaps. And a lot of people do choose that because they go specifically for a girl, so they go to her city. It's kind of a hot day here. I was looking for a place to get out of the sun, but there's not really any place to do that. So we'll just talk here. You know, in even this city, for example, well, let's start with Dumaguete. I watched a lot of vlogs, but I had went to Dumaguete, I think 3 times. And I moved there not really because I fell in love with the city so much, but it was really more for a relationship. And that can be a mistake sometimes, because sometimes you get there and you really don't like the place you are, but that's where the girl's from. And so, in fact, and I think a lot of expats fall into this category. You end up living in a place that you really may not, it really may not have been your top choice. You know, you just ended up there because of the girl. Or a lot of people, you know, for example, will move to a place because they watch so many videos on it. And I think that happens with Dumaguete. In fact, what happens is a lot of them will go there because they've seen so many vlogs. I think they pass out cameras at the airport in Dumaguete now. It seems like everybody's a vlogger there. So, hello. Anyway, Dumaguete, a lot of people choose Dumaguete just because they've seen so many vlogs. And when you have seen so many vlogs, a lot of people will go there. They get there, and you end up falling into like a 6-month lease, or you meet somebody, you start dating, and you start to get comfortable, and you end up there. That's home. And 10 years go by, and they're still there. And they never really got to explore the Philippines or really check out any other place. But, you know, it's just, that's what happens. And so I want to caution people. I've been getting a lot of comments saying, oh, Bacolod, it looks amazing. I got to go check it out. I want to go move there. Maybe I should move there. Hey, can you help me find a condo? And I just want to put some caution there, because even though I like it, it doesn't mean everybody else is going to like it. In fact, I had another expat who said, oh, this sounds amazing. And he ended up coming here, and he was here for about 3 days. And he told me, he's like, it's not for me. And he left. And it almost like he kind of gave me a little bit of a guilt trip, like I was responsible for him moving here or taking the trip out here, listen, take a trip maybe to a place that I've been to and have maybe said, hey, this is a nice place. But remember, just because I say it's a nice place doesn't mean you are going to like it. You got to come out here and you got to test the waters. I always tell people, like, if you are flying into the Philippines and you are here to check places out, don't just book a whole month Airbnb at one location. Start off with like 3 nights at a hotel. Maybe, you know, you land in Cebu, do 3 nights, and maybe you're loving it, and then you extend. You know, maybe then you extend, but you don't just book a whole month, because you might be there 3 days and say, Jesus, this is not for me. I don't want to be here at all. And I would say the same with any city. And then you move on to the next city. It's very inexpensive to hop on a ferry, or even the flights through Cebu Pacific. It's very inexpensive to hop into a new location, and then do the same routine. You do another 3 nights. And if you like it, then you go ahead and you maybe book a whole month at an Airbnb. And that's how I would do it. I would hop around, and that's why it's important to kind of go light when packing, and try not to overpack. I mean, now you can order so much stuff just from Amazon. I pretty much just furnished my whole new condo through Amazon, and everything is now there. I've got all my dishes, I got rugs, I got towels, sheets, pots, pans, cookware, and so I'm good to go now. I'm pretty much good to go. A couple of the last items that I forgot that I ordered, and I'm good to go. And I didn't need to run to the store or anything. And the same with clothes and things like that. It's easy to pick up inexpensive clothes from Shopee and Lazada. I just ordered a bunch of quick dry shirts and stuff through Shopee for like 160 pesos each. That's less than $3 per shirt. And they wear out, and then they get a new one. So anyway, back to the point of the story is just kind of go through that routine, get information from bloggers. You know, it's a good way to say, okay, this city looks interesting. Let me add that onto the list. Okay, this place looks good. This vlogger lives there. I like what I see on the videos. But again, it's almost like meeting a girl in person. You may have a great relationship online, and then when you meet in person, it might be something completely different. And so it's the same with the city. It may look great on camera, you know. I mean, this right here probably looks beautiful on camera, right? But when you get here, you might be bored out of your mind. I hear a lot of complaints about Bacolod. Oh, I don't like, there's really nothing to do. You know, for me, I think there's lots of nature around. But if you don't have transportation like a car or a motorbike, I could see how it could maybe get boring. There's not this huge rampant night scene here in Bacolod. If that's what you're looking for, then, you know, Cebu, Makati, Angeles, places like that might be a much better fit for you. Anyway, this video, guys, is brought to you by Surfshark VPN. And rest assured, when I'm out in public and I'm using Wi-Fi or anything, I'm on my VPN and I'm protecting myself. And a lot of sites you cannot access your streaming services and things like that. Now they've banned TikTok, so maybe your Filipina girlfriend does TikTok and she wants you to follow her, or sends you the videos. You can't access it. Well, you can with a VPN. So there's a special promo going on right now, and you can click on the link down in the description and the pinned comment and sign up today for very inexpensive. It's well worth it. And it's very much needed on your travels or everyday use, even just back in your home country. And definitely if you're going to live here, you need it. So back to the video. Yeah, so that is my formula. Again, take what us vloggers say. I mean, again, you can get great information. I followed Rike, and I got all kinds of good information about Bohol, Dumaguete, Cebu. And I went to some of these places, and some of them checked the box for me. Others I really didn't like, and but I never jumped right into long leases. You know, like when I would travel Davao, Cebu, Dumaguete, initially I would just go stay for a few nights in a hotel. Then if I liked it, I'd go get an Airbnb for maybe a month, and then go from there. Maybe if I really like it, maybe then I'll go find a short term, like a 6-month lease, or maybe I will go off to the next city. And I would do this a little bit. I mean, get out there and explore. Don't just follow a vlogger or follow the girl into one city and be stuck there, because you are not going to be happy. And if you're going to make the big move all the way across the ocean here to the Philippines, then you might as well go a little bit further and at least explore the other islands and the other cities. You know, there's a lot to see. And I mean, again, for example, I like Bacolod. I really do. I like it a lot. And will I be here full time though? About every 3 months, I'm going to be taking off and spending 2 weeks, a month, possibly even 2 months away. And so it's a good home base for me. But for others, it may not be. I've already had a few people say, "Hey, Gio, I don't know why you like Bacolod so much. I don't like it." Well, again, take what I say with a grain of salt, and other vloggers. It's good for me. It may not be for you. Check it out. Just spend a few days and then extend and then go from there. That's what I would do. So anyway, hopefully you guys found this video useful. I'm gonna go and spend a weekend in Sipalay, which is in Negros here. It's a real popular vacation destination, nice beaches and stuff. One of the best areas on Negros actually for beaches. And so I will be doing a lot of video there. And when I get back, I look forward to sharing those videos with you. And that could be a city you could you know, possibly live in. But anyway, there's a little festival going on, so I'm going to hopefully get a lot of good footage, like my intro to my Geo in the Philippines. Maybe, who knows, maybe I catch something that will make the new intro or the outro. I don't know yet. We'll see. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Again, check out Surfshark VPN. Great deal going on right now, big discount. Links in the description, link in the pinned comment, and I'll see everyone next time. Ciao.